So I'm currently in film. This sort of started ever since I was very, very young. I always was very passionate about being behind the camera, whether it was doing like stop motion and stuff, or just like making things on like my iPhone with my friends. And then in middle school, I did some, video production classes on the side. And then I applied to the LA County High School of the Arts, which is where I currently go to school. And that's where I get to sort of specialize in film with a bunch of other kids my age who also are interested in the same thing. And we all collaborate and work on projects together. It's great. The last one that I made, it's a film called Lucid. But that one is the one that definitely has like the most locations and all of this crazy stuff going for it. This last film that I made, I actually shot across like 10 different locations around Los Angeles and, the greater LA County area. And so it was just really, really cool getting to be with a group of people who were equally as excited as I was to be out on location. We shot over in like these caves in Malibu, or we shot in downtown Los Angeles, or like, we found a small lake somewhere. We were filming on top of the Hanson Dam, like all of these really cool places that I never would have found myself either going to or let alone like filming. And then it was like, here we are just like making a student film. And that was such a really cool moment for me, especially because then especially getting to show that to people, then they would be like, whoa, where did you shoot that? Or like, how did you even get that shot? And I'd be like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It all came together, but that's definitely the thing I'm most proud of for sure. I really love music. That's a special passion of mine. Besides doing film, I also play guitar and piano. And I find myself always listening to music. And so I find a lot of inspiration from all of those things. And so sometimes there'll be a song where I'll be like, wow, this conveys such a specific emotion. I want to be able to create a film that can do that exact same thing and try to have that exact same tone or whatever. So a lot of my inspiration actually does come from a lot of musical pieces. Two films ago, so around last October, I decided that I wanted to make this sort of like horror film that was set in just like a single dining room location. And the biggest issue was I spent a very, very long time trying to figure out what I wanted that set to look like or where I was going to film that. And then eventually I got the idea. I was like, hey, my living room is big enough. What if I built set walls and I just put them up in my living room and we just completely transformed the entire space? And that was something that I had never done before, and that definitely scared me, because I was like, if I don't build these walls and they don't look good, then like, it's going to be very, very obvious, and the film isn't going to come across to the audience. So my dad and I, we went to Home Depot and we literally just like built these 4 massive set walls. And that was such a crazy experience. I don't know if I'll do something like that again, but it was definitely very, very fun. And it definitely pushed me to really start trying new things when it comes to filmmaking. So each film, I really want to focus on a different creative aspect where I can really push myself so that I can get more experience as a creator. Yes and no. I've applied to a lot of them. The most recent one that I just got into, it's the All-American High School Film Festival, which is really cool because that means that my film is going to be screened at the AMC in Times Square in New York in a couple months' time. So that's going to be a really cool experience. I really look forward to that. Just like find something that gives you a reason to want to continue creating, right? Find that sort of spark that ignites you to want to do something, want to go out there and start experimenting and exploring, because I feel like there's so many options, especially in LA. It's really amazing how many opportunities that exist. But it's just a matter of you have to go looking for them, and you just sort of have to have something sort of like within you where you have this compass, what you're looking for. Because there really are so many options. It's really easy to get lost or feel overwhelmed by the amount of things that you can do. And it's just sort of figuring out like, what do I like to do? What makes me excited? What gives me sort of joy or passion? And then just like following that to your heart's content, really.